Some summer thunderstorms are in the forecast for this one as we welcome you to Coors Field in Denver. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Jorge De La Rosa will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Chase Utley strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Dodgers, second baseman, Chase Utley.
First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And this time of year is really starting to catch up with these guys now. They've been fairly lifeless here in these past few games. Bullpen's tired, the starters are tired. Heck, everybody's tired. But you've got to find a way to push through it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. De La Rosa steps into his windup. 2-2 on its way home. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ballgame.
Well, a line shot into right to start things out. Now you have to worry about whether he'll be on the move or not.
Howie Kendrick will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has been known to have a little bit of a floating strike zone at times. You know, sometimes he's dead on with the corner pitches, and other times he's a little stingy. That same thing could be said for the high and low as well.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that didn't take long. You get the leadoff single to start off the game, and then you follow that up with a 2-base hit. They're already on the scoreboard, just 2 batters into the ballgame.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs.
Well, and I think that's what you're going to hope for from those corner infielders. Typically, those are your big boys that you want to drive the ball all over the yard and bring those Ducks home.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Well, for Kendrick, he's in scoring position with double number 27 on the year. The 1-0 pitch. Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Here's Kendrick rounding third on his way to the plate. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he is in there.
And apparently, they're looking to make amends for their last performance. Remember that? They scored just 1 run in their loss last time out. But they've already doubled that here in the first inning, as that'll make it 2-0 now. And that dugout's looking much more alive than it did last time out.
Kike Hernandez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And you know what, guys? He's got the 3rd best batting average on the club.
First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And this is a guy that needs to throw.
That's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
No one out with a runner at second. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado gloves it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Jock Peterson will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
One out and a runner on second base. On the ground to the right side. To his right, Paulson. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about guys at the hot corner, the best in the league, we're looking at one of them right here. Gold Glove Award winner last year. Has as soft a hands as anybody in the league.
A.J. Ellis gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and two gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. And they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
Number 25 will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Line to the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
And this latest double right here should be the one that finally chases this guy. I mean, he's pretty clearly not right out there. And I would be absolutely shocked if they don't come out and hook him right now.
Stepping in now, number 6, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. 4 runs here in this half inning. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Number 18, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, he's having a nice, solid season so far. In his last outing, won his 15th game of the season. Throwing really well. We'll see if he can do it again here.
Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they're already well on their way to another win, and we've only played half an inning. I tell you, this team can score runs in bunches, and they're off to a fantastic start here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. He's done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
DJ LeMahieu is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Utley is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about first basemen that are just very smooth, Adrian Gonzalez, he comes to mind. Not the most athletic guy and may not cover a ton of ground, but everything he does just looks very smooth. You get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Nolan Arenado will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Heading for second is Arenado. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. Oh, 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from Denver right after this. Number 18 digs in here for his first appearance.
Dodgers, pitcher, number 18.
De La Rosa gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1.
Well, and the one silver
baseman,
lining to that
number
tough
26,
first inning, at least he gets the pitcher to start the second. So he's able to get this inning off on the right foot.
Chase Utley will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Well, guys, the result was a great way to lead things off, but what gets lost in the shuffle there sometimes is the at-bat he had. I mean, he made that starter throw a ton of pitches.
In there, strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
1-2.
In on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Chopped toward the second baseman. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Paulson has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Ben Paulson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swung on and chopped to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting sixth, catcher, Nick Hundley.
Striding into the box, Nick Hundley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Ball.
That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Kendrick moving to his left. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 4-0. Adrian Gonzalez is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
De La Rosa's ready. Here's the first pitch.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Parra ranging back. He's there and records the first out.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded to third. On to first, and De La Rosa's got it working now. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reyes ranges to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 4-0. Jose Reyes Digs into the box in the bottom of inning
Leading
number
off for the
3.
Rockies, the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Oh,
Pitcher,
man, would he like to have
Jorge
that
De La
swing
Rosa.
back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
Stepping in, Jorge De La Rosa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive
center
through the
fielder, number
release.
19,
He just threw it right by him at the letters.
Blackman.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Two out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail here 4-0. A.J. Ellis is ready here as we begin the
Leading
top
off
of
for
the
the
4th.
Dodgers, the catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. De La Rosa looks in. Here's the 1-1. On the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Yeah,
Now batting,
doesn't look like
number
much has
25.
changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Number 25 steps in now. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a fair amount of first pitch strikes, about 60%, but you've got to locate better, and that's the reason why he's having a tough time out there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Yeah, and a one-out single here gets him a base runner in the fourth, as you can check out his line so far. You'd like for him to give you at least another inning or so, but with numbers like that, you might be on pretty thin ice already.
Number 6 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
and he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Peterson over to his left. 1 away.
The batter, number 28.
And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another. Nolan Arenado walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in the game.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Number 6 ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now
you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. they haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Ben Paulson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. LA's on top, 4-0. Number 18 will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. When these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
Ball 1.
Yeah, a couple of close pitches there on the inside part of the plate. I don't think he could have done much with either one of those.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Four runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Nick Hundley will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. On the ground up the middle, reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Opposing batters have not been having a lot of fun against him. Pretty intimidating when you're facing a guy with an ERA like he's carrying around.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gerardo Parra is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies half of the 5th, and stepping in is the shortstop Jose Reyes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Adam Ottavino will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Adrian Gonzalez steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 37 on the year. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Now batting. Right
Into the
fielder,
box now, Kike Hernandez. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. That last home run believed to be in the neighborhood of 424 feet. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Flares this one over toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Let's watch this swing and show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's Jock Peterson now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
A.J. Ellis will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting in your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end, he is right there to make the play.
Number 25 stands in. In there at the knees, strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Here's the 0-1. Driven nicely into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box cam.
Number
You can
6.
see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
In now, number 6. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, I got to tell you,
Number 18.
I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Number 18 will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
First offering on its way there for strike one.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Chase Utley gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Rockies nothing. Ryan Rayburn is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Rayburn.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
After that 4-run inning really broke this thing open, now as a pitcher you have a luxury of going right after guys. You don't have to worry so much
about making that perfect pitch. If you give up a hit, big deal. You got a cushion behind you.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. That home run a moment ago measured out at 427 feet. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point. So his control has been really spot on so far.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. tap foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Chad Qualls will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Howie Kendrick will come forward to lead things off here next.
Howie Kendrick.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
And this is music
Right
to a
fielder,
manager's ears.
TJ Hernandez.
After he watched his club give up 4 runs in an inning ago, this guy's come in and gotten 2 quick outs to start the next inning.
TJ Hernandez steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired.
It's time for the
Dodgers down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Swing and a little tapper. And he's set down, one away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Ben Paulson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
The catcher,
he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Nick Hundley will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Gerardo Parra will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed 0-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Utley gets to it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Jock Peterson comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Qualls is ready. First pitch on its way. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
And all of a sudden, it is pouring right now. That's the hardest it's been all night.
And that misses 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And he will make it there to start the 8th. It's a leadoff double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
A.J. Ellis gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the stretch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Parra ranging back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Now batting, number 25.
Stepping in now, number 25. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit to third. Arenado has it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 6.
Number 6 steps into the box. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a
18.
different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Number 18 steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped foul right at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Rockies 1. J.P. Howell will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
J.P. Howell.
Jose Reyes will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jose Reyes.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. You'll need to guard against that.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Peterson moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Yep, you saw it just a moment ago, and he's got that continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
Number 27 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
And this is where he's at his best, when he gets that sinker running away. He's tough to hit.
Yeah, the problem is when he leaves that thing up, that's when he gets into all sorts of trouble.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game that 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. Charlie Blackmon will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Full count, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Boone Logan will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Logan.
At the plate, Chase Utley. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, Chase Utley.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball right side. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, that's a nice backhand play right there. Towards the hole, he has to lead his pitcher to the bag, and he does it to perfection.
Howie Kendrick will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Adrian Gonzalez comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, Gonzalez on his way to second now. And he'll get in there with a hustle double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Pedro Baez will come in now working with a huge lead. DJ LeMahieu will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Second
this is
baseman.
mop-up time out there
DJ
right now. But, hey,
LeMahieu.
these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Ball
A
one.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. But this will get foul. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, there's the true definition of a power
The
arm
batter,
out of the
number 28,
bullpen. He
third
just reared
baseman,
back and said,
Nolan
go ahead,
Arenado.
try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Rockies down to their final out now. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this one started out with some promise, but it winds up as a laugher as they cruise home with a 9-run victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Adrian Gonzalez. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 10-1. Good night from Denver.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the